We want to show everyone this mini lift that we built for Trevor a few years back. If you guys aren't following Trevor, make sure you follow his YouTube and subscribe at Trevor's Fast Life. He's got some super awesome videos on there. But we're going to be showing you guys how we built this mini lift. Trevor always wanted a lift, just like Dad's lift, and we gifted him this lift for Christmas actually a few years ago. But the reason we're putting this video together now to show you guys is we kind of never really did a video on the lift on how we built it and what it entails. So we wanted to show you guys, for those that have been asking, what's involved to building this lift. Because you can build one of these for your kids for super cheap. I think it cost us about $150 to build this, if that. Very cheap, very fun. The kids get to work under it just like Dad does. I mean, I have my lift here, so painted it to match it. We're using lift actuator motors that are rated for over 220 pounds per motor, and these power wheels don't weigh much. We even put this four-wheeler on there to test it, and I was sitting on it jumping up and down before he had gone under it to make sure it was strong, because my welds are not the best, but it gets the job done. But anyway, we're gonna jump right into what is involved in building this lift. So, I mean, for tools needed, you're gonna need a welder for one. You're gonna need a grinder. If you're not a good welder, definitely you're gonna need a grinder to be able to grind them welds down. I'm not a good welder, but I am a good grinder. You're gonna need some other basic wiring tools, and I mean, pretty much just a welder and your basic tools. If you have a welder, you have all the basic tools needed to make this. So we'll show you like kind of what material is needed. These are the actuator motors. I believe they're 18 inch, I believe. Oop, that one's upside down. They are mounted upside down, so it's kind of hard to read them. But I'll put a link in the description for these. We got these right off of eBay, which they're also available right on Amazon. They're 18 inch. They move pretty slow. They move, and we have them fired off of just a 12-volt battery, which makes it nice. The only thing we do need to do is make a little stand to be able to put our battery on the side of the lift there. The metal used in the material for the lift is pretty much all square tubing, just a couple of different size square tubing, and I'll go over all the sizes here in a minute. This is another piece of square tubing as well. I believe this is just like a U channel is what they call it, or C channel pipe. It's 4 foot long. You can get any of that stuff at like local hardware stores should have it. We have an Amish metal hardware store right by us that has all this type of metal. They're actually a metal shop. Shout out to those guys. They have everything there, every type of metal, and it's very cheap. So we go there for all our metal needs. But for the legs, you're gonna need 1 inch by 1 inch square tubing. The leg inserts are 1 1/4 by 1 1/4 by 1 1/2 inch long. The uprights, like I was saying before, they're just 4 foot long C-channel piping. And then the sliders, which go over the actuators. This is just like a rectangle square tubing. And the size I have for that is, here, we'll actually show you the picture here. Makes it a little easier. This is all the material needed to actually make it. So it's all rectangle tube, sliders, the slider mounts is what I call them. These are like your slider mounts. Whoa, don't look at my welds there. They aren't very pretty. I am not a very good welder, but I'm telling you though, this thing's strong. Hold on. Jumping on it. I wouldn't put my kid under it if it wasn't strong. But anyway, this thing is super cool. You should definitely build your kids one of these. Get them out there in the garage with mom and dad. Get them working on their cars. I know Trevor, it was a few years ago that we've given him this lift now, but he loves it, and look at what has, look at the passion it has started. He's now deep into the quarter midgets, and it all started with these. Teaches the kids a valuable lesson too. Get out in the garage, get working and learning, and all that stuff that comes along with it. We also forgot to add in there too about what actually powers it. So we are just using a 12-volt battery here, like I think I had mentioned before, but it is coming up to what would normally be a switch here. Sorry guys, it's not mounted on here. The one actually burned up that we were using off of Amazon. It was like a junk $20 one. It was just a forward and reverse 12-volt switch. We burned it up. It wasn't working, so we were just kind of using our ghetto way here so that we can put the lift up. We just have the 2 motor wires together and they're just touching the power wire right now. But typically, like I said before, we would have that switch up here and we would have the A, B for forward or reverse so that the child can actually put the lift up and down. That's kind of the whole point of the lift, is for the child to be able to use this. So sorry that I didn't get to show you guys this, but I'll try to include a video in here when that was working. Because like I said, we did build this we did build this lift about four years ago, I think it was. We had gifted it to Trevor. So we'll try to include a video on top of here of us showing the actual button how it works. Since the lift's all together, we're not actually building it step by step, but if you guys are interested in building one, you can kind of watch this video and just look at what's needed. So this is going to be your 1 inch by 1 inch tubing down here. This is going to be your 4-foot C channel piping here. This is going to be your 2 inch by 1 inch rectangle pipe for the arms. And then we'll show you guys here in a minute, once we put the car down, what we have for the pads to go underneath the car. They're actually just some furniture legs that we found at our local hardware store. And then that pipe on the bottom, I believe that pipe is just 1 inch by 4 foot as well. The bottom is 3 inch by 1 inch, and that's 4 foot long. That's also just rectangle tubing from the hardware store. But like I said, this thing holds a lot of weight. We have some triple motors set up in the Green Goblin, running 6 motors. For those that don't know about these, you can get these triple motor plates. We have these available. So you can mount 6 motors on your power wheel. This is a first gear delete with 6 motors. So this thing is insanely fast. Just going over 30 miles an hour in just 60 feet. But I hope this video helps you guys. If you have any more questions about building this lift, we might build another one, we might not, but at least I wanted to put this little video together to show you guys that you should build your kids one of these. So we'll include everything needed in the description on what's needed. Stay tuned for more videos, guys, and have a fast one. Have a fast day, something like that. I don't know. We got to think of a saying to come out of these videos. Peace.